Tes. Everyone, welcome to streaming. Welcome to streaming ya guys ya. Oke, ini kita masih lanjut lagi. Kita ke Inazuma. Oke, kita kurang sedikit langkah lagi. Oke, ya langsung saja kita on the way. Nggak penasaran gitu. Oke, ayo langsung saja. Oke. Ya, maaf guys ya. Yang ini hari ini terlambat. Kemarin kecepatan. Hari ini tadi ada yang benar basinya agak malam, jadi lama ya, nggak apa-apa. Yang penting kita tetap stay tune buat anda ikutin terus, oke? Jangan bosan-bosan ya kan? Oke ya, kita masih ya nih. Ini ada di mana nih? Kita cek petanya ya guys ya. Oh, ini kita di mana nih? Oh, di ini Oh, ini di Semeru. Tadi aku mainnya ke sini buka-buka teleport guys. Iya kan? Nah, Patrafana Swam. Ini nanti aja aku lanjut buka teleportnya. Sekarang kita lanjut ke misi kemarin yang tinggal battle sedikit. Oke, kita lanjut. Kurang sedikit langkah lagi. Quest Archonnya. Nah, kita ikuti. Iya. Oke, kita teleport aja deh. Halo Kak Salu hadir pokoknya. Oke, thank you Aika. Sama Dalu juga. Itu ngapain di padang pasir? Tadi buka teleport tadi. Belum pergi, jadi masih stay di situ. Oke dah. Lanjut dah mencari vision nih. Bicara dengan treasure hoarder. Gimana treasure hoarder? Itu siapa tuh ngapain? Oh, musuhnya nari-nari guys. Dia ngumpulin nyawa, ngumpulin senjata, ngumpulin tenaga. Kamu nggak ke situ deh, kita langsung aja ya. Ini berburu inazuma nih guys. Nah, dulu dia kok nengok aja sih. Gimana ya? Oh, ke bawah lagi ya. Ah, ini. Oh, ternyata tinggi banget guys. Kalian berhasil mengejarku kok bisa? Oh, ini siapa nih? Oh, Fire the Flyer. Oh, ini yang mencuri. Ini mission kemarin ya. Nah. Kok ngelag nih? Bentar guys.
Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Oke, sebentar ya. Oke, sebentar guys, agak patah-patah nih guys. Iya, ini agak patah-patah ya. Oke, sebentar. Apa nih?
This has nothing to do with visions.
Oh iya guys.
You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for... In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
Kenapa dia tuding-tuding?
But most disappointing of all is the state of... It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest.
So you were supposed
to be guys, maaf ya, ini kayaknya lambat nih.
Skill alone all along. But then
ini jelek banget ini ya.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to, since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Kok nge-lag? Iya nih nge-lag bentar. Oke, bentar ya. Bentar. Ini mas juga. Iya. Oke, bentar ya. Ini kayaknya sudah nih. Nah, kayaknya udah. Coba deh. Oh iya. Oh, nggak bisa, guys.
After all I went through to get it, I think not.
Yang nge-lag-nya
Really? Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate one.
You know, according to the laws of the sea,
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Oke. Sudah nggak yang kayak tadi ya.
Not
Nggak
to
terlalu
mention
lambat
that
banget
the
ya.
item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crook. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Udah, yang penting kita sudah sampai ya. Yang penting di sini selesai.
I never would have guessed you could be. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
What are you trying to do? Just you watch.
Ya, ini saja. Ya, sedikit lagi mati deh. Ya, mati dia.
I'll have my revenge eventually.
No. Do what you want, but
Oke,
please.
dia nggak kuat deh.
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
Kenapa dia
What's
pakai
wrong?
masker ya?
Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
No need for that. Thank you for
Pacar
releasing
kacir.
me.
Oke deh.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a
gitu.
corner, that is when their greatest strength will... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to... From the moment he stole the vision,
Oke.
I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a
memanipulasi
masterless
berbagai
vision.
elemen,
After
guys.
seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you
Ini
give it a
tidak ada
try?
sama sekali.
Let's...
The vision
Oke deh.
I see. So you are all... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for
Ya,
now.
agak nge-lag sedikit
Yeah,
sih.
what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Waduh, cerita nih guys.
He was once a
Tapi
good
jadi
friend of
segini.
mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Pedang
It
itu
is the
puncak.
pinnacle of the rival shogun's skill, a symbol of
Oh, ini
ultimate
pedang
power.
nih.
But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will
Oh,
always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
wah.
The vision hunt decree arrived.
Aspirasi para
People's
dicabut.
aspirations
Raiden
were
Shogun
stripped away
mulai membangun
as the
pengabdian.
Raiden Shogun began to construct her
Oh.
ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the vision hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
Oh, bentar lagi inazuma. Oke deh, siap.
In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the sea. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Visionnya Kazuha itu loh. Kenapa kok dia kayak terikat banget gitu loh. Nah, nih.
Perhaps one day I may come to
kalau
find
semua
that all I have done is meaningless.
Nah kan, usaha guys. Nah, itu tadi ditanya Kazuha karena dia terlalu ini kan apa visinya.
I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of
apa ya? Apa tadi ya? Lupa. Oke, aku bisa melakukan apa aja yang aku suka. Oke, baik lagi kita kembali. Ayo.
Alright then.
Dan aku manggil angin untuk kita lagi. Oh, ada angin lagi. Waduh, kita kayak kemarin nih, kita ke angin. Terbang-terbang ke lubang kemarin ya? Oh, enggak. Udah, kita ada di sini. Kembali ke arena Guyunstone Forest. Oke, Baidu. Udah balik ke kapalnya.
Did Beidou leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud.
Oh,
it's not unusual for those.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent.
Ini harusnya melawan pahlawan ini di babak final. Oh, dia tahu kalau dia bakalan kalah guys, makanya
thus the wicked act. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Iya, jadi tiba-tiba gitu.
So that's what happened?
Didiskualifikasi. Oh enggak. Dia dibebaskan kali. Tidak apalah. Sekarang kita bisa ke Inazuma, seharusnya begitu. Sekarang kata baru tidak ada di siapa tahu. Dia tidak akan
Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous
hujan dan angin yang tidak pernah berhenti itu akan menuju ke Raiden Shogun. Oh, mengendalikan cuaca. Kalau Morak dari Liwei bisa menciptakan Guyunstone Forest dengan tempat-tempat batu. Oh, gitu. Berarti tidak heran kalau Raiden Shogun bisa menciptakan badai abadi. Wow, ini dia badai abadi guys. Nah, kita perlu waktu untuk menyelesaikan kapal Archon yang akan bawamu. Oke. Lagi menunggu aku juga berjanji untuk pergi berkeliling mencari Liwei. Payman yakin, kamu pasti bisa. Terima kasih. Oke, Payman mau makan dulu. Sambil menunggu ya guys ya. Biasanya dia makan. Daun merah di musim gugur guys. Oke, misi gue selesai. Nah, kita sekarang ke. Oh, jadi informasi dari Catherine tentang perjalanan ke Inazuma. Catherine guys. Kita ke Catherine ya. Iya kah? Oke. Nah, kita ke Catherine lagi. Oke, Catherine. Berlayar itu judul questnya. Oh. Oke. Nah, Catherine. Halo, Catherine. Oh, visual kanan sini-sini. Ya, tentang cara menuju ke Inazuma, guys.
What can I do for you, traveler?
Nah, oke.
Yes.
Aku dengar
I've
Kapten
heard that
Kuroko
you've
sudah
already made
berjanji membawa
arrangements with the
kalian
captain of the
ke
Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that
rasanya sudah
correct?
lama sekali.
Now that I think about it, it's been
Sayang
quite some
sekali
time since
ketemu.
I last visited those.
Kamu pembarang yang akan diantar kapten
There
ke
you
Inazuma
are.
kan?
You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Oke, aku sudah tunggu. Oh, benarkah? Senang bertemu denganmu. Oke, si Drake. Wah, kelihatannya menyenangkan nih. Wah, menyenangkan. Beidou memang orang yang tepat janji ya. Oke deh. Loh, perjalanan kalian mungkin berujung di langit tertinggi atau jurang ke dalam. Namun setiap langkah tetaplah sebuah bentang. Oh my god. Oh, ada Astra Adios. Oh. Oke nih, coba. Oh, sedih sekali rasanya mau berpisah. Padahal biasa ketemu setiap hari. Oh ya nggak bisa ya, kalau sudah di sana kan nggak bisa kesini lagi ya. Beda lagi nanti. Oh ya, di Inazuma nanti nggak ada Catherine. Ada siapa ya? Jadi ada Catherine juga di Inazuma. Oh, ada guys. Kan kita nggak perlu milih. Oh sedih. Gak tau lah. Belayarnya kemana? Inazuma kotanya yaitu unyu. Oh my god. Di waifu kamu ya. Haha, aku rasa ini ya. Oke, langsung aja. Oke, terima kasih juga jauh kemari ya. Oke. Era kekal. Nah, ini dia tanah keabadian. Dimulai naik ke Alcor dan temen Beidou. Oke guys, kita gas guys. Ayo gas guys, gos. Wah, mudah-mudahan nanti bisa nyampe sana ya. Aku juga takut nih. Soalnya itu susah banget caranya ke sana. Harus lewatin badai petir. Datang juga akhirnya. Oke, sudah bertahun-tahun. Profleg tidak pernah terlambat. Meski diterjang hujan. Oke, jangan sedih begitu, bercanda kok. Oke deh. Aduh, kira-kira bisa nggak ya? Iya, kita akan berlayar ke daratan yang diselimuti badai dan topan negeri keabadian. Berarti Beidou ini sering-sering ke sana ya guys ya. Sepertinya ya, dia sudah hafal. Bakalan ada jadi apa gitu dia udah tahu. Taruhannya nyawa. Wow, perahunya guys, ada naganya tuh. Wih, ada siapa di atas? Oh, ini para krunya ya. Siapa? Oh, Kazuha. Hai. Aku udah di atas aja. Nah, jadi ya. Ya, kita tarik. Let's go, kita berangkat. Semoga perjalanan lancar ya guys. Oh, gini kan enak naik perahu. Kita nggak nge-freeze terus ya. Nge-freeze. Sampai sana nggak jadi deh. Aduh, deg-degan banget nih. Wah, setelah menerjang badai petir yang mengamuk, kapal asalnya tiba di pelabuhan. Lah, kok langsung nyampe sini? Wah, enak banget guys. Kita nggak bergelut dulu di sana. Oh my god. Wah, bisa secepat itu. Woi, padahal kalau merasakan badainya itu, oh my god, rasanya kayak oke deh. Aduh, ini bener-bener ya Beidou ini ya. Ini siapa? Kok ada? Wow, sepertinya temannya ini. Halo, Gula? Gini doang ya kalau kita menyelesaikan questnya ya.
So you finally made it.
Toma,
Sure
guys.
kept me
Tomat.
waiting, Captain.
Ya, tomat.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or
Senyumannya
perhaps I
matanya
should
sampai
say,
merem.
honored guests.
Salahkan saja Shogun yang maha kuasa. Pada di sekitar Inazuma semakin hari semakin
The tempests
panas. Oh
surrounding
my god.
Inazuma have been growing all
Meskipun
the more
kapalku siap
fierce
melawannya, tapi
lately.
cuaca yang buruk
Though
tetap
the fleet was
menghambat.
fully up to the
Waduh, jadi
challenge,
tadi seperti
the
itu guys.
inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone.
Oke.
This is Toma, a trade partner that
Enak
I've
tinggal
got to know
teleport aku
recently.
dulu ke kapal bikin jembatan. Inazuma nuansanya kayak Jepang nggak sih? Iya nih, Hanatoma asistennya Ayaka. Ayaka? Ayaka yang mana ya? Aku lupa. Aku belum tahu ya. Oh, oke, Toma. Mereka berdua adalah
Toma, these two
tidak
are...
perlu diperkenalkan.
Oh,
Kaum
no need for introductions.
namanya
Their
sudah
reputation
terdengar sampai
precedes
kemana.
them. It seems even the stormy
Wow,
seas
padahal nggak ada
can't keep
YouTube loh di sana.
rumors of these outlanders sterling
Kita udah
deeds
terkenal
at bay.
nih. Wah. Beritanya terlalu berlebihan. Hahaha. Bangga sekali rasanya. Oh, Paimon. Oke.
With any luck, it'll give you a
Aura,
head
Toma
start.
sudah tinggal
Toma's
lama di
resided
Rito.
on
Boleh
Rito for
dibilang
quite
kalau
some
dia
time
adalah
now.
kepala di daerah.
It wouldn't be
Oh,
going too
kepala,
far to
guys.
say he's the fixer
Oh,
around
kalau
these
dia
parts.
berani
If you
macam-macam
run into
ada
any
buah.
problems here, just
Oh,
talk to Toma.
siap.
But if he tries to pull any moves on
Oh, dia
you,
tertawa aja tuh.
No need to worry. I'm
Oke,
sure we'll
dan
get
worry.
along
Bagus
just
kalau udah
fine.
ada. Aku tidak
Good.
bisa berpengalaman
then
sama
if it's
karena
all
ada buronan
settled,
di atas
I'll be
kapal.
going. I wouldn't want to be
Oh,
caught
benar
with my
juga Kak
sails down
Suha.
here.
Oke.
I do.
Oh,
Sampai
right.
jumpa lagi pengembara ingat.
Until next time, traveler.
Tapi dia kok bisa ya
Remember to give it your
balik-balik ke
all,
sini ya?
no matter what
Sampai di-
perilous storms you may
Oke.
encounter.
Sampai ketemu lagi. Selamat berlayar ya.
Seas,
Oh,
Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
dia berani banget loh ini ya. Tak kuat banget ini beneran nih.
Now then,
Dia pulang
first things
pergi,
first.
sedang
We
badai
need to
ya
go get you
ampun.
registered at the
Dan
border
dia udah
checkpoint.
kuat banget, dia udah hafal guys. Udah terbiasa nih. Hah, kenapa harus daftar dulu?
We're supposed to be.
Don't
Oh, kita harus lihat
underestimate the
aturan
reaches of
guys.
this, so
Kita
we
cari
have to
relasi
play by the
sedikit.
rules,
Oh, oke.
even if we're kind of bending them.
Kita daftar dulu di mana nih? Kasirnya di mana? Kasir. Daftarnya di pendaftaran lah, yang di kasir. Kasihkan pembayaran. Oh iya nih. Mapnya masih hitam, guys. Ah, ini kita ikuti. Kita buka teleport The Seven. Oh, lumayan nanti, Pak. Langsung hijau pure. Wah, terbuka semua. Oke, agak nge-lag sedikit. Ini Kageyama. Kage? Oh, enggak kok. Oke deh. Selamat datang. Silahkan buka data dan tujuan kemari.
Hello,
Oke, kayak mau
please state your name,
nyewa
identity,
Filan.
and the purpose of your visit. You must be
Harus ada KTP.
new here.
Oh, maaf, tolong berikan informasi yang kuminta dan laporkan pada apa
Excuse
yang
me?
bawah.
Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are
Kami datang
carrying
untuk
with
jualan
you.
anggur dan biji besi. Ini aja deh. Mau cari kakakku.
Oh,
Oh?
well, I'm sorry. We
salah
cannot
lagi.
approve entry for purely
Oh,
personal
kami.
reasons. So, in
Maafkan aku, tapi aku meminta kalian untuk.
my apologies, but I'll have to
Salah
ask you
deh.
to.
Here are the entry papers for your kind
Apa saja
perusal.
nggak perlu rusuh, nggak perlu panik.
Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
Baiklah,
Sorry about that.
pilihan kalian tidak ada
I see.
masalah.
Okay, your papers are all in
Oh.
order. Welcome to Rito.
Jadi sekarang kita kemana nih?
So,
Oh, agensi.
The
Ini hanya
Outlander
menurut
Affairs
informasi
Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you
Ini
want to
ternyata
remain
benar-benar
on
ketat ya.
Rito, there's a...
sheesh.
Oh,
So it is
bagi
super
mereka yang tinggal di Inazuma,
Well,
semua pendatang dari
let's
luar
not
adalah
forget
orang
that to
asing.
everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else
Betul
are, as the word
sekali.
suggests, Outlanders aren't
Yang
not even on
pemukiman
Rito,
orang
where they've
asing. Yang
established
punya,
an outsider
oh.
settlement.
Tidak dicampur pun tidak apa-apa, kami tetap lanjut perjalanan yang gede. Oke, hei, aku suka filmmu.
I like how you think.
Oke.
I've got a feeling. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Oke.
Most of the current rules
Kanjo
were put in place by the
Commission.
administration of Rito,
Oh,
the
gitu
Kanjo
ya.
Commission.
Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri
Nah, itu
Commission
tuh
of
aduh,
Inazuma,
ada ini patung
responsible for
dasarnya guys.
growing and managing the nation's
Nah,
wealth.
ini
You really haven't
teleport.
heard of it before?
Gak apa-apa deh. Ada satu nih. Lumayan ada teleport. Ini patung The Seven-nya nih. Iya sih ya, kayak itu tuh itu. Kita naik sini aja deh. Udah dapet tuh, udah ini terbuka petanya. Nanti muncul kok, oh ya kak, oke, aku belum tahu ya, makanya kayak namanya tuh masih belum pernah terdengar gitu loh. Ini dia batu sesi. Iya, kita nyalakan untuk para leluhur. Ini ya, yang pertama kali patung kesehatan di Inazuma. Oke, ini bisa pakai bebas ya? Oke deh, bisa. Tara, terbuka deh. Akhirnya sudah biru guys. Ini masih ada di situ, tapi nanti aja deh. Kita selesaikan misi dulu ini. Yang penting sudah terbuka. Kita nggak berbadai-badai. Tidak bisa teleport. Kenapa? Loh, kok tidak bisa? Kan masih di teleport. Oh, belum diiniin. Wah, gimana sih? Aku nih. Nggak ada yang diserahkan. Nanti aja ya. Jadi yang penting kita sudah terbuka. Wah, coba teleport nanti bisa. Nah, kan? Wah, tenang, guys. Tenang. Kak, coba aura mode elektro. Wah, sudah ke sini.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Oke, coba. Coba kita resonansi ya. Oke, bentar guys, udah guys. Oke. Ya, kita resonansi. Nggak ada. Apa emang harus aura ya? Kita ganti karakter? Mungkin. Nah, kita ganti aura. Nah, oke. Bisa gitu ya? Coba kita jurus. Oke deh, gak apa-apa, lumayan. Coba. Lagi ya. Oke, coba. Oh, nggak bisa ditahan. Langsung keluar dia. Nggak bisa ditahan kayak animo. Gitu deh. Ya, kita ke orang asing. Agensi pengawasan orang asing bersama Toma untuk mengurus aplikasi ini. Ya, tidak jadi. Ada aplikasi apa nih di sini? Oh, di sini nggak ada musuh ya. Adanya orang asing. Kita belum ke kota-kota, belum ke hutan-hutan nih. Yuri, hai Yuri.
You've completed the entry procedures,
yes?
Mau
mengajukan izin tinggal 2 orang. Ya, betul.
Both of you?
Oke, dayanya 2 juta mora. Oh, my god, 2 juta ini berapa bulan? 1 tahun? 2 juta cuma buat prosedur yang benar saja. Oh my god. 1 juta untuk 1 orang. 2 orang jadi 2 juta. Tenang, tidak salah kok. Wah, emang tidak balik hitunganmu. Karena mereka berdua adalah teman baik. Wah, lihat cuma sini tak asing lagi. Tuan Toma ya, aku sudah untuk memberikan 400.000.
Mr. Toma, it's you.
Oh my god, tetap saja.
400,000.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
Ini kan cuma biaya proses
But
600
just a
seperti
processing
itu.
fee.
Kalau aku yang
I
bayar
think
nanti kamu
600
putra
Mora
makan
should
malam.
cover it
Oh
if
my
I'm
god,
paying on their
dia
behalf.
nyogok guys.
I'll treat you to dinner too.
Minta diskon sih boleh, tapi kan enggak. Gimana nih? Baiklah, sekian tuan Toma, biar aku daftarkan dulu.
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I
Sepertinya
will make a
Toma ini
record.
Much obliged.
dari 2 juta ke 600 guys. Ini nawarnya, dia udah merencanakan sesuatu nih guys. Nawarnya dan bener-bener astaga, 2 juta turun 600 sama orang yang masalah keuangan kok gini amat sih. Sepertinya itu tadi bukan cuma soal uang. Nah kan, mungkin dia lagi ada teman-teman.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A
Oh,
processing fee is just a
biasa.
figure of speech.
Oh, ini. Oh, itu tadi teman kiasan, guys. Biasa, biaya proses itu cuma sebuah. Oh ya benar. Oke, ya.
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are
Kalau nggak
easy
punya uang
money.
gimana
So it
tuh?
becomes a question. So when the day comes that
Kalau
some
orang
poor
yang
merchant from overseas with more money than sense.
kan diperas nih. Aku udah mau bilang diperas. Oke.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend
Apa tidak ada
really
yang
comes in handy.
protes? Ya, dari sebagai orang asing di rumah, dapat yang
Yes, but
ini
when
tidak
you're an
banyak yang
outlander
bisa
in
kamu
Inazuma,
lakukan.
far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little. The most that overseas merchants can do to look
Itulah
after
asal
themselves
muasal
is stick
dunia
together.
asosiasi.
That's how the International Trade Association came about.
Itu guys.
So it's a trade association built by...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests.
Intinya
The
asosiasi didirikan untuk
association provides
pengembangan
help. So
komersil.
essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial
Kalau
excellence
begitu
and
bagaimana
survival
caranya orang
skills.
asing bisa ketemu? Sehingga petani Indonesia sudah jadi pencapaian para asing. Oke.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when...
I see.
Oke,
So this is the
juga
real
Raden Shogun
purpose of
adalah
your trip.
paling
After all,
diagungkan
the
dan
Raden Shogun is the most
dihormati
exalted and revered
di
one in
seluruh
all of
Inazuma.
Inazuma. She is a
Oh,
deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
yang mana nih ya? Oke, aku harus tetap mencari cara nih. Yang ingin kukatakan adalah tidak
I
ada yang
was
tahu
going to
kamu
say
akan
nothing is
siapa
set
di
in
dunia
stone when it comes to
ini.
who you will encounter in this world.
Hei,
Who's to say you won't happen to run into...
oke, dia langsung saja beritahu
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I
cara
know of a
untuk
way to introduce
mengenalkanmu
you
ke
to the
Raden
Raden
Shogun.
Shogun.
Nah, ini dia Raden Shogun. Kamu siapa namanya? Tahu ini koneksinya hebat sekali.
Wow, the Rito
Hal itu mungkin
Fixer is
akan
better...
menghabiskan semua yang kumiliki.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my
Oh,
disposal, but it
mahal.
can be done.
Sama
Connections come at a
saja.
high price.
not you...
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not.
Sama
In
aja
fact,
dia juga mau
there's no
memerah
real
nih.
cost as such. It's just that I like to do things in a way
Oke.
that keeps everybody happy.
Sounds
Oke.
very reasonable to Paimon.
Jadi apa
You're
tugasku?
the man in the middle.
Kenapa aku
So
masa
you
kalian
have
menganggapku
to
sebagai
trade-
orang jahat ya?
Why do I get the
Ya,
feeling you're making me
oke,
out to
jadi
be some
begitu.
sort of crook? Never
Oke
mind.
deh, oke.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the...
Uh-oh.
Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend.
Nah, ini dia. Lanjut. Kita ke... Oh, paham ya anggotanya. Sisi ya, namanya Sisi. Bukan lah. Kita ke... Bisa sih, baik. Oh, di lingkaran sana, guys. Ini ya, bukan. Ini Rangasinghe Kaisar. Ini Empus. Dia diam aja. Hei, Pus, meong. Jelek sekali. Udahlah, namanya juga Empus. Kita kemana ya? Apakah dia?
Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association.
Kamu
The
harus
Outlander
hati-hati.
affair.
Ada tabunganmu
Good.
dihilangkan.
That's a
sekitar.
relief.
Oh, di sini orangnya molotin semua,
It
guys.
is-
We heard the association has been having some
Yes.
Ya kan?
Left, right, and center. Obstacles at
The Sakoku decree
Katanya
certainly makes
Lumine
things difficult for
selingkuhan
anyone
Jilong.
who wants to come here
Siapa
from
lagi tuh?
overseas.
Siapa tuh Jilong? Jilong ya, aku nggak
but
tahu
it's not
tuh,
the
masih
root
belum
cause of
tahu.
our woes. The Sakoku decree might
Repot
know
adalah para pengeruk uang.
what's really squeezing up those Mora
Oh,
grubbers
mereka
from the
udah
Kanjo
dari
Commission.
Free commission.
Of the three commissions, that's
Oh,
the one
benar
that
sekali.
oversees
Mereka memasang
everything.
bunga
That's
yang
right.
sangat tinggi.
They impose astronomical tax rate,
Wow.
unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst. They just issued a new
Oh,
tax
Crystal
decree recently
Marrow?
that, for
Apa
some
itu?
reason,
Crystal marrow.
Wow.
What's that?
something that most of us in the association had never
Ingat
heard.
kalau dia pernah
Eventually,
mengilah
one
barat
of the
itu
older
ke
Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to
Snezhnaya.
Snezhnaya in his youth.
Kayak pernah dengar loh. Snezhnaya.
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal mirror. But then we found we'd only managed to
tempatnya
create a
Fatui
bigger
itu
problem
ya.
for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal mirror. Now there's only one vendor who even has
yang
it.
ada Chelsea itu. Oh, disebut monopoli.
Monopoly?
Exactly.
Oke deh.
So this vendor keeps pushing the price. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Iya, sebentar. Oke, langsung kita. Kamu ini coba deh. Kita sudah mencoba menghubungi mereka secara langsung. Oh, oke deh. Terus menyambar. Iya, sangat pasrah sekali. Mencoba bertemu dengan kondisi itu juga kita. Si penjual itu sepertinya mencurigakan.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped
itu bagus. Karena kamu.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with...
Siapa tahu kamu bisa menemukan dia di sana.
Our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast.
Oke, temukan. Kau udah pagi aja nih. Kapan malamnya? Temukan pedagang yang menjual kristal marrow. Oke, kita cari. Itu dia, itu mungkin. Nah, ini dia, Warner.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new
ya, kita
arrivals?
sudah sampai. Jadi ada perlu apa? Dari mana kamu dapatkan barang? Apa itu?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions. Trade secret. Got it?
Oh,
You know what trade
This
is?
guy's got a bad attitude.
Oh, aku mengerti.
Are you even buying?
Apa sih
They're wasting their
masalahmu?
time.
Sudah kalian pergi deh, bilang sama mereka kalau mereka itu
Get out of
harusnya
here. Go on.
bersyukur bisa beli
Tell them they're
dariku.
lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to be more great.
Kayaknya minta bantuan dari seorang kepala yang asli. Ayo kita cari Roma. Ini bagus. Ayo kita cari dia. Nah, kita cari Roma. Roma di mana? Di situ. Kok Roma nggak ikut sih? Itu yang dijual Irongchung. Kayak Irongchung ya. Ada apa itu kelap-kelip? Berkelap-kelip di sana. Kita periksa, lumayan dapat murah. Bukan dapat sayur deh. Kita dapat sayur nggak apa-apa. Itu kayak gubis ya buat nge-shop. Ya, buat shop-shopan guys. Lumayan yang seger-seger ini dia. Kamu diam aja gitu.
That was quick. You resolved it
Katanya,
already?
Roy lah ini tadi. Long Mobile Legend. Oke deh, bentar. Udah selesai. Oke.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No?
Keluar musuhnya bekas
Tell me what
aliansi
you
yang
need.
lawan
I'll help as
EDS.
much as I can.
90 kristal dikaca cuma dapat hikmahnya. Ya, selamat menikmati ya. Dapat hikmahnya ya. Hebat. Yang penting ada hikmahnya. Ini modal mandi dulu terus baru masuk kota. Masuk kota jadi buronan. Oh, orang itu. Lumayan kenal.
Oh, that guy?
Itu dia tuh
I'm
pendidikan,
familiar.
mengumpulkan
He used to
kerang
be a
di
bit of a
pantai.
sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving.
You're saying he used to be a...
Yes.
Oh,
Couldn't you tell when you
kamu
spoke to
tidak
him?
bisa tebak ya waktu dia ternyata. Setidaknya aku tidak mendapat kesan kalau dia orang lokal sih. Bagiku sama seperti orang lokal. Benar, lahir di Mostan, lalu melakukan perdagangan
Werner was born in
dan
Mondstadt,
inazuma.
then went into the
Sekali dia.
shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the
Oh,
outside world,
terdampar,
he was one of a
guys.
group of outlanders that ended up...
Oh, begitu.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him.
Tidak tahu diri. Oh, pasti alasan tidak sederhana itu.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted
Aku
of people
mengerti.
still have
Oke,
some
mereka
amount of
sedikit
gratitude and
tidak
warmth left in
cukup.
them.
Really?
Baiklah, kedengarannya kamu sudah menemukan cara berbicara dengannya.
Well then, it sounds like you may have found
Ada
a
kita
way in
kembali
with
lagi
him.
deh ke sana. Negosiasi lagi nih. Kita ke teleport ah. Kejauhan sih. Oh, di situ. Oh, jadi deket kok. Jadi. Hai, bener nih. Meskipun aku punya banyak waktu, bukan berarti.
Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Ini deh, sang angin lah. Kenapa tiba-tiba bilang begitu?
Huh? Where is this coming from?
Kalau ada nyanyian seorang penyair, seorang partisipasi kelas itu pasti kena. Coba deh. Mostad, kamu menjelaskan tentang Mostad.
Mondstadt? You were talking about...
Apa nih? Silakan pilih item. Bebas ya. Kita serahkan. Astaga, aku bisa masakannya sangat familiar, tapi aku tidak ingat kapan terakhir kali melihatnya. Dia juga merupakan mangga, guys. Oke, semoga Archon ini mau kampung halamanku, rumahku yang bebas. Oh, nggak bisa pulang memang ya? Tutup matamu. Apa lagi nih? Mau apa kamu? Sudah, tutup saja matamu. Maksudnya pada lautan? Ini deh. Pelabuhan Liwe, aku bisa melihatnya dengan jelas. Masa ombak itu, suara kelihatan para pedagang. Dan tidak pernah padam. Coba ini deh. Nada rasio, aku pernah melihatnya langsung. Orang ini punya imajinasi yang bagus ya. Oh, dia berimajinasi, guys. Kita serahkan apa nih? Oke. Dia ingat apa lagi tuh? Wow. Tunggu, stop. Sudah cukup. Jangan biarkan aku mengingat-ingat. Hatiku kuat. Hatiku tidak kuat, guys.
Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
Banyak orang lain sudah membantumu. Maksudmu orang-orang dari asosiasi?
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association?
Dia udah mulai cool down.
Often I'll sneak down to the shore at night
dia udah nggak
and listen to
marah-marah
the
yang
sound
kayak
of the
tadi.
waves. I run into folks from the association more than a few times
Akhirnya
doing
dia
just
cerita.
that.
Mereka semua sangat tangguh. Mereka tidak bisa bergantung pada siapapun.
They're so resilient.
Jangan pernah bergantung pada siapapun, guys.
So I
Siapa orang-orang itu?
Those people, they'd make the smoke. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
Ini deh, Pak. Tapi aku mengkhianati mereka. Aku tidak pernah datang.
But I betrayed them.
Dasar
I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat.
Jadi sebenarnya apa yang terjadi?
Get it off your chest.
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start
Nah,
by
kan
overtaxing
kristal
the
marrow
merchants,
ini.
then take
Oh,
the
yang
extra crystal marrow
berlebihan.
they receive and stockpile it.
Oh.
Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price.
It's just
Ih, kejam sekali.
evil gouging.
I'm their puppet, yes.
Tapi bagian tidaknya sangat sedikit.
But my cut is a
Terakhir saja
tiny
pas-pasan.
fraction of what we take in total. It's
Barang
barely
bukti.
enough for me to live on. Evidence.
Wah, ini ceritanya panjang banget
You're
ya.
right. Now that I think about it,
Oke.
whenever as it
Benar
happens,
kalau begitu
I
jangan
handed
buang
some
waktu
more
lagi,
over
ayo.
to
Oh, dia mau pergi.
Well, then there's no time to live.
Pengakuan orang asing cari jejak Keijiro, guys. Oke, ribet pokoknya pas masuk kota. Ini questnya panjang banget sama nanti di sini. Waduh, bebas pokoknya pas. Gini. Ya, kita udah terbiasa yang panjang-panjang, yang lama-lama ya. Kemarin di Liwe aja kita berapa minggu loh, bisa minggu lebih. Lama banget. Tapi akhirnya, oh my god, kita udah bisa teleport mau kemanapun. Warner, Kejo itu dia.
Keijiro, it's him.
Hey, Kejo. Hey. Tuntuti tanpa ketahuan. Ketahuan deh.
Too close. Let's
Jangan
Come
ketawa.
out, I can see you. Who
Oh
are you?
enggak.
Why are
Oh
you
sepertinya dia
following me?
melihat kita. Nanti kita langsung pergi. Gak bisa nih. Oke.
Noticed us.
Jangan sampai ketahuan. Di mana dia?
Should I close early?
Mana?
It's not like I'll get any customers.
I need to think about it.
Mana dia? Tapi kita langsung mundur. Ini dia. Awas. Itu dia.
Keijiro, it's him.
Oke. Kita mau di jalan aja ya.
After him.
Nah, itu dia. Awas, jangan sampai matanya merah ya guys ya. Tadi merah hitam. Itu kan putih semua. Putih. Kita jangan sampai ketahuan. Kita santuy. Jangan sampai ada detak kaki. Gak apa-apa, agak lama sedikit. Oke, pelan aja. Terlalu dekat dia pasti bisa melihat. Aduh, dia agak menjauh. Aduh, tuh matanya mau merah itu. Agak jauh sedikit. Sudah. Sudah. Aduh, kayak suara bom. Aku takut, guys.
Now, who else?
Waduh. Lalu dia lari. Awas. Aduh, awas. Kita intip aja. Jangan berisik. Aduh, jangan berisik.
Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Aduh. Mau kemana dia? Awas. Berhenti dulu. Awas. Awas. Kita jalan. Udah. Sudah. Ada ngapain? Ngapain dia tuh? Sedang apa dia di tempat seperti ini?
What could he be doing at a place like this?
Ngapain? Sepertinya dia mengubur sesuatu di sana. Coba kita lihat.
Like he buried something over there, didn't it?
Mari kita lihat. Dia udah pergi kan ya? Kita gali guys. Oke, gali lubang, tutup lubang. Tarik mang. Ini catatan keuangan nih.
Whoa, it's a legend. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of mora here.
Tujuan arceeplay pun datang ke sini. Ini pun coba coba aku lihat. Benar, ini bendanya kita cari, katanya jelas dan lengkap dan siap transaksi.
This is what we're looking for. A clear
Malah
and
ini yang
complete
dicari ya.
Well, now we have our hard evidence.
Ini tidak ikut bareng kita.
I'll
Huh? You aren't
Aku
gonna
coba
come with
menyesuaikan
us?
diri untuk bertemu ketua asosiasi.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to
Nanti
face
kasihan
the head of
jaganya
the
sama sekali dia.
Poor Werner is a pretty
Ya
awkward
sudah, yang
guy,
penting dia
huh?
udah menemukan ini. Beritahukan situasi sebenarnya kepada Asosiasi Perdagangan Internasional, guys. Ini. Itu kan ada tombol nunduknya, Kak. Oh iya ada. Nggak tahu. Nggak lihat tadi. Udah selesai nih, udah. Oke, udah selesai. Ada apa nih? Kurisu. Hai Kuris. Kamu tahu peraturan tata letak aturan. Ini jahat nggak sih dia? Siapa kamu? Anggota baru di asosiasi.
Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little
Benarkah
ledger.
itu?
Huh? Is this true?
Jadi selama ini kamu menipu kita.
You've been
Ya,
swindling
jadi
us.
bajaknya kan.
Well, you see...
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Dengan teliti. Oke, sudah ya. Oke deh.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the
Oke.
association has made is
Sepertinya kamu
right
harus
here.
menjelaskannya pada
So,
kami.
Mr. Keijiro,
Ayo,
it seems
bagaimana?
you have some explaining to do.
Oh,
So
dia juga
you
mencari
think you
nafkah,
can
guys.
use this
Tapi
against me, do
nafkahnya
you?
juga nggak
Word
gitu, Bang.
has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission...
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you
Oh,
threatening me?
ada apa tuh?
No, not at all. I'm
Oh,
simply
not at all.
stating.
Not at all.
Well, even if what you say is...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in
Oke,
your
mungkin
possession,
kesan marah itu bisa
correct?
digunakan sebagai kompensasi.
Perhaps
Sudah,
that
beli
crystal
saja.
marrow could be used as compensation.
Is that it?
Wah, menyembunyikan
Do you have
kristal
any idea
marah
the
itu.
hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden?
Oh, seperti itu, guys.
Even an ounce of
So
Wah,
that's
dia
it?
rugi nih.
My shop. Come on, Harrison.
Aku sudah tidak tahan.
I'm sick of being pushed
Harrison, ini
around
ada
like this.
ribut-ribut.
Harrison.
Ada yang berani
Hey,
menantang
what's all
dekretnya
this
siapa?
racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Setelah kamu datang.
Chief, you've
Kenapa?
arrived.
Aku mendengar ada ribut-ribut tadi.
What was all the commotion I heard just now? Oh, we were just discussing a
Membantu?
minor tax issue.
Wah.
A helping hand.
Oke, dia ini masih berdebat ya, guys ya.
Oh, and you dare to utter seize the
Aduh, masalahnya
merchants.
jadi rumit
We will
nih.
resolve this dispute.
Nah, ini dia, Thomas datang.
Gentlemen, come now.
Oke,
Is there
saya
any
membicarakan
need for
baik-baik.
this? If there's a dispute to resolve...
Who are you supposed to be?
Hah?
Why
Kamu
am I
belum pernah
right
mendengar
mind?
tentang si kepala?
You never heard of the fixer?
Oke. Ini kartu namaku.
Here's my card.
Oke.
Huh.
Hehehe.
You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Oke deh.
Huh. Well,
Okay.
this is Kanjo Commission.
Of course not.
Nah, ini
Still, perhaps you could show the
dia
young...
bawa apa itu? Ada apanya itu ya?
You wouldn't want your name
Kipas
showing up in a
itu?
petition to the Shogun.
That fan.
Oh,
The Shirasagi Himegimi.
aku tidak mau mencari masalah dengan dia. Baiklah, kita lupakan saja.
I don't need any trouble with her.
Oh, ternyata
Okay. But Chief,
Toma ini orang ini.
enough. We're leaving.
Gak ada yang mau jadi ribut
Let's
sama
get
dia.
dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh?
Oke.
I suppose that...
Thank you so much, Toma.
Oke.
But
Hey, I was...
Toma, apa yang
If
baru saja
nothing
terjadi?
else...
Paula, what was all
Jangan
that?
jelasin. Oke, kita ke sana aja ngomongnya.
Not here.
Kita dengan Toma. Toma di mana? Toma. Jauh banget sih. Di mana? Di sana. Nah, ini dia. Lah, di belakang. Kandang. Itu kandang. Bukanlah. Enak aja.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission.
Kanjo komisi
They
sepertinya
truly
penuh
are
dengan
rotten to
korupsi
the core.
busuk.
All right, it's time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Mana tuh? Aku ingin tahu tentang Yashiro. Aku ingin tahu tentang Shirasagi. Ini deh. Oke ya, kalau begitu. Sekali lagi.
Straight to the point.
Oh, jadi
I
kamu
belong
bukan
to
dari
the
diri
Kamisato
kamu.
clan of the...
Dirimu dari kami ya.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro can...
Correct. The Kamisato
Clan.
clan is the head
Clan
of the
kami satu
Yashiro
ya. Kami
Commission,
satu
who manage
kayak
ceremonial
nama
and
nggak
cultural
asing gitu loh
affairs.
guys.
I'd go into more detail on what
Kayak nama
exactly that.
penginapan
I'm
ya,
just
coba.
someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato
Oke.
clan.
Seems like she
Oke,
must be
tentu saja.
super famous in Ina.
Kami satu.
Oh, most
Oke, kami
definitely.
satu
Her
ya.
fame even somewhat eclipses that of her ultimate.
Kami
I
satu,
suppose
kamu
those who
dua,
treat
guys.
others with compassion earn the... You're asking the right questions.
Oke,
And to be
ini
honest,
dia
I don't know.
dengan
Firstly,
Kapten
you should know
Radio.
that
Hebat
being a
juga untuk
fixer is not
kerja
something...
serabutan.
Still pretty good going for
Wah,
just
dia kerja
a month's
serabutan.
Well, maybe I have a... Inazuma
Ini
may
kita
have
belum
closed
ke
off to the
belum ke
outside world,
ini.
but that hasn't... So, when Miss
Thread nih
Kamisato
masih di
heard,
sini, ini lama
that is, that you
banget.
have what it takes to
Masih
change
bulat
the
di
top...
sini, guys.
In the test I gave you earlier,
Oke.
navigating powerful... With your help, even the Vision
Aku
Hunt
tidak
decree...
bilang mau menunjukkan. Ya, tentu
That's
saja
an
aku mengerti kok
unexpected
tentu saja.
development.
Oke.
Yes, of course.
Ya. Jadi aku juga tahu udah selesai jadi rasanya.
Well, my work on Rito is done. Oh,
Lancar
one
sampai
more
jumpa
thing.
ya.
Good luck with everything.
Oh,
See you soon.
kok nggak dibantuin? Loh. Thomas sebenarnya orang baik ya. Kita harus segera pergi.
Thomas not such a bad
Tapi,
guy, huh?
kenapa?
We should get going.
Pendatang asing kan tidak boleh meninggalkan. Oh iya benar. Oh iya memang lupa.
Oh, right.
Oh, Thomas juga lupa ya.
Did Toma forget that too?
Mungkin tes berikutnya. Dasar. Pantas saja dia belak-belakan tentang semuanya.
No wonder he was
Oke
so
deh.
matter of fact about as soon as we get off Rito
Untuk
Plaza,
membalasnya.
going straight to Komura
Berani-beraninya.
to settle this.
Emang berani Paimon membalas.
Guess we should give it a try.
Oke, gue selesai ya. Coba untuk pergi dari itu. Waduh, ini kita mau mencoba pergi, bisa nggak? Saya coba pergi. Oh, dihadang loh. Kamu mau kemana? Berhenti. Oh, nggak bisa deh. Bener nih, nggak bisa keluar dari sini. Mungkin yang bisa tolong Toma tadi.
As a traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of reach? Are you saying we should go and meet with the guess? It can't hurt to try. Even if, who knows? Maybe he's our big...
Itu bagiannya tentang cara menjalankan. Oke, kita cari pergi ke kantor ya. Komisaris Kanjo. Bagaimana caranya keluar dari sini? Kita nggak bisa teleport ya. Nggak bisa lah. Ini dia.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
Oh my god, nggak boleh semua. Nah, ini dia.
Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains outlanders.
Bukan.
Now or we'll be forced to...
Tunggu.
Ah, wait.
Ini siapa? Oh, komisaris. Nah, ini dia komisarisnya.
Oh, Commissioner!
Oh, mereka adalah tamu terhormat. Ayo masuk.
No need to give them the usual speech. Come on in. Let's see what
Dengar
we can
tidak?
Did you get all that?
Dasar kau.
My sincere apologies.
Ya, kita masuk. Ya, dia di sana. Kita ngobrol dulu. Namaku Hiragi Shinsuke, komisaris Konjo, dan kepala klan Hiragi.
It's an honor to meet you both.
Oke.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers.
Lumayan terkenal ya.
So what you're saying is...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock...
Exactly.
Oh, dia juga menggagalkan rencana Fatui. Wah, ya itu benar.
You heard about that
Ada yang
too?
salah? Tidak.
Something wrong?
No.
Kamu terlalu
I'm simply awestruck by you
memuji.
both is all.
Gede.
Rito is greatly honored to have... One other thing I heard about you is...
Oh, sure. No problem. Whatever you need, right?
Waktunya menjalankan tugas lagi. Hehe, bagus sekali. Baiklah kalau begitu.
Excellent.
Kalian tahu
Well, you
Genshin
must
kan?
know the
Bunganya tumbuh di atas
A
pegunungan.
flower
Iya, tahu
grows on the
Genshin.
mountaintops
Ya,
of
kita
Liyue.
memetiknya jadi
Yep. We've picked a few
ya,
of those
tolong
before.
petikkan 300 Genshin saja.
Yes, bring me
My God.
300 Shinsen, would you?
Kita cari 300 nih.
Freshly picked, I mean.
Mungkin kamu salah
hear that
sebut
wrong?
jumlah. Tidak ada lagi kalau dipetik. Terlalu sulit ya. Baiklah. Bagaimana dengan ini? Kita ada beberapa
Too
buat
much
yang
trouble, is
diinginkan.
it?
Mungkin
Then
kamu
how
bisa
about
membantu.
this?
Oke.
We have a few
Totalnya
items
ada
that need delivered.
That sounds
709 surat.
709 letters to be precise.
Oh, kenapa kau tidak punya
Hey,
orang
yes.
untuk
How
mengantarkannya?
come we don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a
Siapa
little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that?
Siapa tuh? Pengembara bagaimana nih? Apa kita benar-benar mau membantu dia?
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we
Oh,
really
mau.
help
Oh,
this
udah
guy?
dikasih tahu. Buat apa ini? Biar lihat dulu situasinya. Aku suka semangat dia kan aku menunggu terlalu lama.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long
Ada
now.
apa tuh dia yang di belakang kok kayak takut ya? Caranya konyol
Seriously
sekali.
considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Wah, gimana nih? Wah, gimana tuh? Oh, di sana. Itu orang penting Inazuma. Abis ini ketemu
Halt, you two.
Ayaka. Oh, kalian berdua berhenti. Aku jamin juganya. Salah apa kita? Oh,
Miss Hiragi has a
oh
letter
ini
for you.
suratnya.
She insists that you...
A letter?
Oke.
Clemency.
Dengan tergesa-gesa. Oke. Aku harap kamu bersedia bertemu dengan malam ini di bawah cahaya rembulan. Cahaya rembulan. Oke, kamu tidak terpenuh sama tetanku. Oke. Oke ya. Nah.
So this means she wants you
Kiranya
to
ada apa
secretly,
sih?
but you
Tadi
didn't seem
kami
surprised
sempat
at all
tatapan
by
mata.
this. What's going on?
Oh. Ya ternyata kamu diam-diam merencanakan sesuatu di belakang Baimon ya. Oke.
Been up to something behind
Ke Nona Hiragi malam ini.
Let's ask her tonight.
Oke deh.
See what she has to say.
Oh yang tadi dulu. Oke. Ah kita jamnya kita putar dulu ya. Nona Hiragi satu yang itu tadi. Kita putar dulu jamnya. Sudah. Udah menjelang maghrib. Asar lah ini. Jam berapa sih? Oh 15 ya, sore asar ya. Oh 18 ini malam habis kita. Bertemu Hiragi. Suara apa tuh? Mana dia? Maju sedikit. Gak mungkin deh kalau di atas. Mungkin di belakangnya gunung. Ngapain? Oh naik ya. Wah kita nggak ada yang lebih rendah. Waduh tinggi banget. Waduh, oh bisa tuh, bisa. Bertemu Hiragi C1 ya, untung aja bukan C1 dimakan. Nggak bisa, awas mati. Kita cari yang agak rendah aja deh, coba. Ya kita dapat aja deh. Kok ya susah banget. Mana tadi? Oke. Mana? Oh di sini. Mana dia? Akhirnya kalian datang dan aku mengenalkan diriku.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is
technically
the second time we have met.
Benar putri klan.
Wow, she's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
Tidak perlu berapa begitu.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your
C1 kak bukan C1. Oke.
The reason why
Dia
I
kayak
wanted
sedih
to
ya.
secretly
Bicarakan
meet you here
apa?
is
Aku ingin membantumu untuk mengirimkan sebuah surat.
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Oh, sama saja seperti ayahmu. Apa tidak ada cara yang lebih kreatif?
No, you misunderstand me. Please.
Aku berharap kalian bisa mengirimkan surat ke Pulau Narukami.
It is to be given to Kujo
Aku
Kamaji
selalu
of the
melarang
Tenryo
berkomunikasi dengan
Commission.
Kujo
My father has always forbidden me from communicating
Siapa
with
tuh
him.
Kujo Kamaji?
He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would... There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito. But you are outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get...
Bisa aja, kalau kamu membantu aku juga akan
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Selama kamu ada di Inazuma,
as long as you remain in Inazuma,
terus
my
gimana
father
tuh
will
guys?
have no intention of letting you
Waduh, tidak akan membiarkan pergi.
It was pretty obvious he was just
Dia
I
mungkin
secretly
bicara ayahku
overheard a
dengan seorang wanita
conversation
yang
between
terdengar
my
angkuh.
father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seem to be
Siapa tuh?
discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had... We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island.
Oke.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Oke, kita ke pelabuhan. Oh, perbatasan, guys. Manjat. Oke, kita pergi ke perbatasan. Selalu ada orang baik ya, guys ya. Manakah? Turun lagi. Iya. Nah, ini dia. Mohon tunggu sebentar, barang-barang ini akan dikirim ke Pulau
Hold on, please. These
Nah.
goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly...
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety and has ordered that my
lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally,
Kita
are you?
bekerja sama.
There's certainly no need for you to trouble...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right,
ya, kamu tidak kenal dengan
Yes,
orang-orang
of course, my
ini.
lady. It's just that, well, we don't know...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me on
Anaknya
route?
aja
You really
sendiri takut
presume that you
sama
can
ayahnya.
fully guarantee
Mungkin
my
sudah tahu
safety?
kelicikan ayah.
Chisato can talk the talk.
Dia pun juga
yes,
ingin
my lady.
bebas.
Very well then. It's an honor to have you...
Shinojo,
Yeah.
you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well,
Okay.
the request is from Lady Hiragi herself.
Yes, but...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Baik, Nona.
Dawdling
Oke,
will
baik,
only allow
Nona.
the
Jangan buang-buang
Yes,
waktu.
my lady. You heard
Oke,
her?
jangan buang waktu. Oke, kawal barang-barang meninggalkan Kitau. Ini dia, aktifkan. Yuk. Antarkan dan lindungi kargo balon udara. Wah, ada musuh tuh. Nona belum mundur sedikit. Oh iya.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle.
Oke. Kita hajar. Aduh, kenapa frozen? Aduh, kena frozen. Kena setrum.
Have a little taste.
Mati deh. Ayo. Aduh, ya.
I got careless.
Maksudnya banyak guys. Bisa gitu.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
Oke. Mati. Belum. Sedikit lagi. Mati. Oke. Ayo, maju lu. Aduh. Nih, belum mati nih. Nah, udah.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Oh, ini ganggu nih. Udah, oke, kita lewat. Waduh, ada lagi di sana. Ada helikur. Udah nggak apa-apa helikur. Awas, masih ada banyak monster.
More monsters inbound. Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Ternyata berbahaya banget ya kalau keluar dari ini dan waduh, maaf guys. Udah maju bersama. Oke, betul sekali kita maju bersama nih. Ada WA. Maju bersama guys. Maafkan. Oke, mati. Aduh, kurang sedikit lagi. Aduh, ini kuat banget. Wah, ada Power Rangers di situ. Mana? Aduh. Mati.
The hunter
Sudah sampai.
becomes the hunted.
Oke, sudah sampai. Ada teleport.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead.
Kita bisa.
How are you faring, my lady?
Oke. Perjalanan ke
I'm
pulau ada
perfectly
tempat di
alright.
sana.
You may stop here.
Di
The
suratku
road
aku
to
minta
Narukami Island is
Kamaji
just over.
menunjukkan sudah jalan.
In my letter,
Oke.
I've requested Kamaji to grant
Saya
you a
dirimu
special
ya.
travel permit from the
Nah.
Tenryou Commission. Consider it.
My
Jadi
lady.
sebenarnya sudah kuduga ada yang aneh, tapi sejauh
So
kamu
that's how it is.
I had a feeling.
Tidak
No,
pernah berlian
Lady
bulu.
Hiragi would never hide
Sama
anything
si
from
yang
us.
nona
I'm sure of
maksud.
it.
Oh,
But who is
bisa
this
katakan kalau
Kamaji
dia
you
adalah
speak
orang
of?
I'm not
dicintai.
afraid to say that.
Ternyata
He's the one I love.
orang yang nona
The
cinta.
one you love?
Jangan-jangan kamu?
Shinojo,
Hah?
did you
Tidak,
honestly
aku
think
tidak.
that...
Pokoknya menyesuaikan saja
What?
kok.
No, I
Wih.
was clarifying, that's all.
Oh,
I
dia
would
ada
never in my
ini
wildest dreams,
mungkin ada
You needn't worry.
perasaan,
Please,
makanya
forget that this ever
diturutin.
happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be
Oke,
held
ya sudah
accountable.
sesuai keinginan Nona.
Yes,
Wah,
of course. As you...
aduh bagaimana kalau
And
ini?
if your actions here are discovered,
Tidak apa-apa ya
Don't
selalu
fret. My
memajakan
father has
diriku.
always been
Para
one to
tidak akan
spoil me.
dimakan setengah
The
hari.
worst he'd do is
Oh
sentence me to
begitu
half a day
ya
without
lah,
food
untung
or
lah.
something to that effect.
Oke deh, semoga
I
dengan
never
aman.
suspected a guy like him.
I wish you a safe journey.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Bye, Chisato.
kenapa nih?
Come now.
Hei, ayo
Put
berhenti
your
matanya dan
staring and
mulai
let's get
jalan kita
moving.
harus mengantar
We've
barang.
got goods to shift.
Oh, dia sedih, patah hati. Ai, hik katanya. Oh my god, bertepuk sebelah kaki tuh. Ya, kita teleport itu, guys. Kita teleport, guys. Akhirnya kita bebas juga.
On our own way again.
Oh, sudah terbuka tuh teleport.
I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now,
Aduh, jangan itu deh.
he would meet us again.
Pergi ke Komor Hall.
Komori Tea House.
Ada gugup. Mana? Jauh banget. Oh, tapi belum ada teleportnya. Ya kita harus berlarian kah? Aduh. Jauh banget. Gimana nih? Nanti aja deh, kita ini dulu. Kita buka-buka teleport ya. Itu udah deketnya teleport itu. Kita fokus ke tempat tujuan deh, ayo. Konda Village. Ya, itu dia teleport. Nah. Tung, kayak orang Jepang ya gitu, tong. Lagunya itu ya. Teng, ada yang lari tuh. Bukan hantu kan? Hei Takeru, lalu cari apa? Hei, dia nggak menghiraukan tuh. Oke ya, permisi Pak. Ya sudah. Ya sudah. Oke, saya permisi ya sudah. Biako plan. Oke, biako plan. Ada apa tuh? Yang terbang nih. Musuh. Jangan. Kita ada teleport aja tuh di sana. Nah, ini. Oh, kita nggak berantem dulu. Aku nggak mau ribut. Aku mau fokus dulu lala. Oke, ini masih jauh banget nih.
Let's dance.
Jauh banget, guys. Oke, sebentar. Ada tempat foto nih. Kita selfie dulu di sini, guys. Oke, kita selfie. Jepret. Tara. Unyu. Bagus banget, cantik banget. Kayak pakai jaket aku nih, warna ungu. Wow. Ini kota. Inazuma City. City Inazuma. Kemana nih? Oh, masih jauh. Lewat teleport. Kita ngelewat itu jalan aja. Sedikit-sedikit teleportnya terbuka. Dan naik. Animu. Aman nih. Oh, aman no. Oh yes, aman yes. Itu dia. Oke, teleport berikutnya. Oke, terbungkus. Terbuka, guys. Oke, udah dekat nih. Ayo gugup. Dia ngikutin malahan. Lari deh, lari sana. Dia puter-puter. Takut dia bingung. Oh, hilang. Apa tuh? Kaget aku, guys. Oh ya. Kucing aku lapar. Bentar ya, nanti kasih makan ya, Pus. Sabar, Pus. Ke sana. Itu dia. Pusnya lapar. Ada apa nih? Harusnya di tempatnya. Oh maaf, kami tidak melayani masyarakat umum. Tunggu, kami bukan masyarakat umum. Kalian pasti pendatang dari luar misi ke sini. Oh tidak. Dia ketinggalan zaman ini.
The Yashiro Commission seal. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Well, that sounds more like...
Masuk ke Komore Tea House. Kita masuk, guys. Masukkan. Oke, sudah sampai mana, Toma? Katanya tidak lihat sama sekali. Apa dia lupa mau ketemu sama kita ya? Ada anjing. Bisa ngomong. Ini mungkin ya? Hah? Anjingnya bisa bicara. Dia tertawa aja. Kamu anjing. Oh.
So you didn't see anything like this?
Emang aslinya anjing kan? Oh itu dia. Oke, cukup main-mainnya. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here, so I came up with this little fun greeting for when... But in all seriousness, I would like to... It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss...
Paimon gak bakal maafin tuh katanya. Sebenarnya untuk menghadapi petir, dari awal kamu sudah mendapatkan dirimu pada aturan yang ada kan?
You've often found yourself skirting the rules. Naturally, this is due to your unwavering. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck.
Oh.
So you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
Oh ya. Ini jahat nggak ya kira-kira Thomas?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato Reservoir. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both.
Biasanya tuh di sini tuh banyak mencurigakan. Yang kelihatannya dingin, ternyata dia jahat.
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction.
Taromaru. Ayo, Taromaru. Lucu ya? Ya, ada pita-pitanya. Guk. Hey, Guk. Ya, coba. Guk. Lagi. Berbau sama denganku tidak? Guk. Apa nih kain Guk? Berarti enggak lah gitu. Oke. Ini lucu ya. Pakein baju. Kita pergi ke Oke, putar posisi bentar, guys. Oke deh, ke patung Omnipresent God. Oke, kita pergi sana. Jauh nggak tuh? Keren, seger banget. Seger ya guys ya. Patung apa itu ya? Itu nanti pasti ada teka-tekinya itu. Pasti ada ceritanya. Saya belum waktunya ya. Saya belum dewasa. Belum dewasa guys, belum waktunya. Oh, kita ke sana. Ini. Oh iya, kita ke sana guys. Oke, ke patung. Oh, namanya patung. Oh, jadi. Bro, ini kayak The Seven ya. Ada ini. Teleport. Oke, kita ke patung. Ini kayak patung desa seni. Di situ dia. Tapi lagi duduk. Dua area ini serem banget. Iya ya. Vision.
Visions.
Vision.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis.
Oh ya,
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people, whatever the case. The fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for, and this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as
Raiden Shogun itu egois.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to...
Apa nih? Aduh, pusing. Ada apa nih? Kenapa? Suara apa itu barusan? Suara aku udah dengar apa-apa. Ada apa?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Lalu apa?
Yeah, you touched the statue and
Aspirasi.
then what?
Aspirations?
Jadi kata-kata itu benar.
That would seem to confirm the same. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, that is where visions come from. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
Oke, kita ke Pulau Narukami.
Time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Iya, kita ke Kami 2, Kami 3. Kami 1 lah. Yuk. Mana? Oh my god, nggak ada teleport. Aduh, kita berjalan-jalan dulu. Tapi jauh nih guys. Oke deh. Coba kita sama jalan. Jauh tuh guys, nggak bisa tuh. Nah, itu masih jauh banget, ya kan tuh. Jadi ini nanti aku mau main, kita buka teleport dulu, kita off. Nah, besok kita lanjut lagi. Kita tinggal lompat sana, lompat sini, lompat sana. Oke. Biar cepet, ya kan? Dan segera tahu teka-tekinya dan bertemu face to face Raiden Shogun. Oke? Oke, thank you sudah menonton. Terima kasih sudah mengikuti. Mohon maaf kalau ada salah-salah video. Mungkin tadi videonya nge-lag ya guys ya. Sorry. Oke. Jangan lupa besok tetap stay tune di video aku. Tetap Genshin ya kan. Oke. See you in the next video. Bye bye.